And good evening, everyone. Good evening, all. Welcome back to another playthrough of Shin Megami Tensei III Nocturne, live and exclusive here to YouTube. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who are here for the last infuriating stream on Shin Megami Tensei III Nocturne, for those of you here for Shin Megami Tensei V, all the Persona, Danganronpa, Song of Memories, Final Fantasy VII, Forza 4, and a huge swath of others, a huge welcome back, because without you guys, while the channel would still be here, it would be quite a bit quieter. For those of you who've never seen this channel before, maybe you've been plucked here by the algorithm, perhaps you were just searching for some SMT, JRPG, Persona content or whatever, and either way, it's brought you here. Huge welcome back either way. Good evening to you, Queen. You say I have your attention for just under 30 minutes. Well, we are here again. We are back for a third time attempt at the Puzzleboy minigame on Shin Megami Tensei III Nocturne. As you can see, very classic, old school puzzler, very much like an old arcade experience. The first few stages might make it look like I'm showing off. That's what it might appear like. Let me tell you, it's not the case. It's just that I've been through these stages so many times, there comes a period where you have to go, I've had enough. And this is what we're planning to do. And automatically, I'm looking at the wrong screen, and it's caused me to lose my concentration. That's the excuse. I'm sticking with it. So I say, it starts out relatively straightforward. There's not really many on these first few stages that are that troubling. Once you understand the mechanics of each gate, just like that. Most of these are quite straightforward, and you think, this is a lovely little oasis, a nice relaxing day off from the apocalypse here in Shin Megami Tensei. Nope. Do not be fooled, people. This game knows no prisoners. This game is nasty. And while it may look simple, and the mechanics of the game also are very simple, the game is not simple. Not simple at all. He asked me, do I think it was easy? And that it's only a warm-up. Let me tell you, kid, I know full well that this is not a warm-up. This is hard. Might not say, right now you might be thinking what you're moaning about. It looks really, you're rinsing it. I won't be. As you can see, we're already up to stage 7 because, again, this has nothing to do with me being skilled. This has absolutely nothing to do with me being talented. It's to do with the fact that I've seen these stages so many times before. And so for those of you out there watching, of course, you can follow Queen's lead and get into the chat box, get your comments in there. I'll do what I can to get interacting with you all as much as possible. Though with this kind of game, you'll often see a side of me where I go very quiet and very intense. Because I suddenly start taking it very, very seriously. Very, very personally. And you are quite correct, Queen, I have indeed had practice on these stages. It's kind of useful for those of you out there who have been playing this game and not been able to get much further. If you do want to actually see how to get through these, this is, I won't say it's like a live FAQ, because I'm not good enough for that. But it at least gives you some kind of context as to what you're looking for. I mean, on the last stream, of course, we got stuck on one level for approximately 2 hours before we had to give up for the night. Well, I say we had to give up. I had to give up. I unfortunately had that annoying thing called work. And it meant that I was unable to carry on playing like I wanted to. Well, I could have carried on playing. I'd have been a zombie in work for the rest of the day afterwards, but I could have carried on. Yes, this might look like I'm a hardcore player. I am not, I can assure you. No. To be fair, I need one in that direction anyway, so that's a botch, but I'll take it. As a botch is useful. And work is annoying, but at the same time, I can't exactly plan to go to cons or buy video game merch or buy new games like I'm planning to play through Horizon Forbidden West. Couldn't do that if I didn't have a job. Well, I could, but I'd find it much more difficult. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Unless I decide to become one of these people who begs their people to support the stream and give us your money. Let's say I do have some strategies for the level that we got stuck on. I have a couple of ideas. And I know it's dangerous, me having ideas, but just because it's dangerous doesn't mean it's wrong. So, we're already halfway through this minigame. That's how far we are through it. But it has nothing to do with elite skills, people. It has everything to do with the fact that, as you say, Queen, I've repeated these levels many, many times. But just because you repeated levels doesn't mean you always remember the sequences to beat them. Let's say pushing all these blocks is giving me flashbacks to the original Resident Evil games. Not that that's a bad thing. Resident Evil Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Code Veronica, I loved all those games. Never got around to reading the books though. I heard they weren't too bad. And I've not even seen the new Resident Evil movie that came out, which apparently was a bit more canonical. But still never got around to it. See, there's an example right there, people, of getting your solution wrong just because you've done it multiple times. I got ahead of myself. And that in and of itself isn't much of a problem. Just as long as you don't get so far ahead of yourself, you carry on doing the same mistake and failing to realise you're going the wrong direction. And I said wrong direction there, not one direction. Yeah, quit. You say they're very canonical, but they've not made any after Code Veronica. It's a bit of a shame, really, considering the recent update in the lore. It makes sense, but then again, I'm hoping we'll one day see a remake of Code Veronica, because Code Veronica was a game that had, in my opinion, a lot of potential, but it just kind of got ruined because they got too hooked up at certain points of the game. There were certain characters that didn't really work. But the actual premise for the game and what it called back to was genius. And they extracted the most out of the old school tank controls. Meanwhile, Avian jumping in and saying, "Deja vu, this feels very familiar." Doesn't it just? We are back in Puzzleboy hell. Yes, that's where we are, people. Puzzleboy hell. This was the puzzle, by the way, this particular one here, that had me flummoxed for ages. And now that I've said that it had me flummoxed for ages, I'm going to forget what it was I did that made me run it, and I'll be here for the next 3 hours. You all know me too well. You know my streams are like that. Ah, the author added to it to sort of clash with later tiles. That's interesting. So they added their own, like, kind of like lore touches, basically. Don't get me wrong, I like that, because I wrote an FS7 novel which went way beyond the story of the original in places. Was it any better than the original? I'll leave that for the fans to decide. I just realised I made a mistake. I need this one to always be on the inside. Because then what I can do is by activating this like that, I can switch through that, and then straight down the middle, up to the end, off to the side, job done. Next. Now this was the one with the gates. From what I remember, the route was, I think it was this way, this way, this way, this way, no, yeah. That was it. Then you go through the door there, up here, and then around the back to get through. Oh, not this one. Oh god, I remember this one being a right fucking pain in the arse. At least it was a pain in the arse. I'm just trying to remember if I can think of... Yeah, because I can sneak back along there. Now from right, I should be able to sneak up from this side. That's it. I think that might be on the road to recovery. Ah, but what I need to do is I need to finish off another bit of the puzzle, which is up here, this block. This block in particular. Yeah, that's it. Doesn't really matter there if that goes through or not now. And then if I go behind it like that, ba-boom! There we go. Let's say if they're on Amazon sometime, I'll have to check them out. Definitely, for sure. Right, okay. That's not worked like I hoped it would. Ah, well that might. Oh dear, that's not going to work. That's not going to work right now, I can tell you that for free. Yeah, because I need one to stay up at the 3T, well, what I'd call the 3T. You get used to this music, people. You're going to be hearing it for a while. Because this is a puzzle that's got me roadblocked at the moment. But I ain't giving up, because I've beaten it before. Oh, probably no, I don't want to do that. I'm very... Ah, ha, 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 ha. Perfect. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Next. Ah, so you said the second book in the series is actually entirely fan-made. Oh, wow, okay. I'll have to check that out, Queen. So here it is, people. This is the stage that defeated me. Right. From what I remember, I've got to get... Yeah, there's one block right there that needs filling in. There's another block by the T-junction. And then I think there's another 2 on the back row and 1 in the back corner. So I need to block 5 blocks. And as you can see, there's 4 single blocks in open view and there's 1 right in front of Jack-o'-lantern now. So I've got to use all 5. So I can now get behind this one, so that's a good place to start. Yeah, I can use that one. I won't be able to move that anywhere else anyway. There's nowhere else I can move this one, so I might as well drop that in there. I might as well use the damn thing. Now, what I've next got to do is get a block out to that point there. And how do I do that with a... Oh, hang on a second. Wait a minute. That's right. There's a second hole there with 2 slots in the middle of it. Right in front of Jack-o'-lantern right now. So... Hang on. I never tried that last night, did I? I don't remember trying to move... Of course, I can move a block down here, I can get behind it. Right, okay. In which case, then, what I want to do is I want to move this one forward. Right, okay. Well, I know that I can get through with that one there. Oh, hang on. Wait a second. Right. Ahaha, okay. If I put that there, I should be able to sneak through on this side. Yes, 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 yes. Brilliant, thank you. Okay. Now, with that block filled, I might be able to move this thing all the way over to the edge and get it out of the way. On the last stream, this was constantly getting in my way. With that now gone... Yeah, I can now fill that gap right there. Of course I can. So if I drop this here... Hey! Right, now I've got a swivel gate on all 4 sides. Brilliant. Now, the question is... Ah, so you say that, Evian, you're saying that Choco's Mystery Dungeon messed with you. What did it do? How did it mess with you? We're 2 stages from the end, people. We're on the penultimate stage. Question is, if I push that block to the left, I'm going to get stuck on this wall here. I definitely can't move it there. That's not the right call. That's not going to work. But hang on a second. If I'm... No. Don't do that. I do not want that block doing that. Ah, yes. So I remember you saying there was a Reaper in the game, Avian. And now you're saying there was like some warps. So it's basically hit a water point and it warps you right in front of the Reaper. Oh, that's the same as on Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 1. Where if you're in the sunken Gelnica and you come out of the plane and end up going straight into Emerald Weapon because you just camped outside the Gelnica. Queen, don't tempt fate. Do not tempt fate. Don't you dare tempt fate. Aha, fantastic. Because I can now move this block up. Yeah. I can move it along. I can either go along the back route, like before, and if I now camp that there, I can get to that corner block with it. Of course I can. Oh, we're getting there, people. We're getting there. But I'm not popping I'm not popping no champagne corks. That I am refusing to do. Now, from what I remember, if I'm right, to drop that down, coming from behind. Yes, that's it. Right, what I need to do is I need to quickly go back over here. Yes. Come on. Post that there. I think I've got this. I think I've got this by the arse, guys. One stage too many. Jeez. One stage too many again. I'm getting giddy here, people. This is the problem. Can't get ahead of myself. Come on. Be good to me. Be good to me. Stay fucking down. Stay down.
This is the final stage. Beat it if you can.
Right. Okay, so we start between two blocks with a very narrow grid. Where's the exit? The exit's... Where the fuck's the exit? Let's go and explore. Oh. Oh, that's not worked, has it? Okay. Well, I'm going to have to restart this puzzle even if I don't want to here, people. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you absolute tosspot. How many squares is that? 1, 2... It's 5, isn't it? And there's 7 blocks... Oh, right. So you need to fill those 2 grids with those ones, but every other square block must be used to get down there. Oh. Oh. Right. Well, it's the final stage. They're not going to make it easy. I don't think it's 4. Right, I don't want to push that block there, because if I do, it'll get stuck on the wall. Same with that one. Right. Ah, okay. So I've got a way through that gate there, so that's helpful. Yeah, so you got 1, 2. Then there's at least 1 more block underneath that one. I think it's 5. Yeah, because you can see there, if you notice, next to Jack-o'-lantern, you got the 2 blocks for the gate, and then 3 empty blocks. If I get on the opposite side, it might be easier to see. Can you see what I mean? You got the 2 blocks where the gate that can swivel is, which bizarrely looks like I can close that path off. No, thank you. So I'm right. Basically, these blocks have to drop, and I've somehow got to get all 5 of those into that slot there. Right, all of these need gates moving round, so is there any I can make? Okay. I can get behind that possibly, but... Ah, wait, no I can't. Because that gate's in the way. Isn't it? Yeah, I won't be able to open the gate, and because of that I won't be able to get there, so that's definitely not the right move. That's not going to work. Oh, hello. Okay. So if I move that there for now. Right, okay. That works. So I can't get... Yeah, I can't get through there now. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to block that off. That would have blocked off one of the other blocks and left me no move. Ah, so you gotta go back, have you, Queen? Well, no worries. Say fingers crossed we'll be able to get through it, because my god, this one's hard. This is old school puzzling at its most hardcore. Ah, okay, so I can get back through there. Hold on a second. I can get back around, can't I? Yes, I can. Yes. Oh, no, don't do that. Now the question is, can I... Oh! So if I now go the long way back around... Ah ha ha ha! Okay. And I can sneak in there. Yes, it's worked! Awesome! Right, brilliant. Okay. Oh, that's... I don't understand. I don't get it. Right, one down. And I can very quickly make that two, I think, by... If I go back around here, reactivate that. Yeah, I can do the same thing again. Awesome. That's brilliant news. Right, two down. Okay. Oh. I mean, well, Snobby were checking back in on the stream saying, did I go back to Shin Megami Tensei 3? I'm just doing the Puzzleboy. I have unfinished business with Puzzleboy. I did never finish this minigame, and I promised everybody I would go back and finish it. That's the reason I'm here, Snowbaber. It's purely because I want to finish this mode. I want to end this. It's been a thorn in my side for far too long. Oh, hang on a second. Can lightning strike twice? Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, if I go back around the other way again... Oh, yes. Okay. Then through the gate. Three down. Okay. Sometimes it just comes together. A few days off and all of a sudden... Do you remember the last stream when I got to stage 15? I was stuck there for half an hour. And then I blitzed through the next 3 stages even though they were quite tough. And the same thing seems to have happened here. I don't understand how, but I don't care. Now... Gotta be careful here. The way to get to it appears to be to use the downstream move. So if I put that there, for example, and come back around, I should be able to sneak. Oh no, I am not closing that path off. Not now. Absolutely not now. Yes, okay. Gently. Good, good, good. That's what I wanted. Ah, you're playing a game called Death's Door. I've heard of Death's Door, Snowbaver, but I've never actually played it. Holy shit, guys. We might be there. I don't fucking believe it. I think I've done it. I think I've cracked it. I've only gone and fucking done it, guys. Get the fuck in there! Pro gamer! And yes, Snowbaver, you can make moves that are irreversible. You can push blocks against walls and can't get behind them. That's why I was taking my time.
So... I guess that means you beat it. Fine then. You can have the bug thingy.
You obtained the Magatama Gaze. Are you kidding me? It hid one of the Magatamas behind Puzzleboy. The game had the effrontery to hide one of the Magatama behind Puzzleboy.
You can come back some other time, you know. Besides, I already beat it.
I don't believe it, guys. It's done. I did not expect that. We've been playing for half an hour and I've already beaten it. Well, I mean, I could end the stream there and it'd be the shortest stream ever. I really could. I really could do that. But I hadn't planned on doing it within the first half an hour. Queen said, watch the final stage be a piece of piss after all this, and technically not wrong. Not in the way anyone anticipated, but not wrong. I've not played this game in so long. I honestly don't remember the moves. I honestly don't remember. I really wasn't expecting this. I really was not expecting to be in this position, but here we are. We're at the end. So yeah, that was unexpected. Well, they've got the chance actually, out of curiosity. What exactly is the Magatama Gaze? There it is. Imparts healing magic. Has fantastic stats as well, to be fair. Gives you access to diorama and some other moves. And it nulls light. That's kind of useful. I may like rhythm games, Snowbather, but it doesn't mean I'm any good at rhythm games. Believe me, it's hard. I managed to get a platinum for Persona 3 Dancing All Night. I mean, if anyone's curious, I can show you some other games. What I can do, because I've no idea which part of the game I'm at in terms of this, and we've already been through SMT III Nocturne. So, in terms of what we do next, one idea I have is to potentially revisit the world of Persona 5 Strikers, because I've started a game on merciless difficulty. So, do we go for that, people? Is that what we should do? Because I quite like it. So, while I quickly decide that, I'm going to very quickly go to the splash screen here for this. I'm going to quickly set that up. I did not expect to beat the old Puzzleboy in the first half an hour of the stream. That was a shock. I am absolutely flabbergasted. So give me a couple of moments, guys, and what I will do is I will fire up Persona 5 Strikers on the PS5, and I will show off what it's like on merciless difficulty. And we're back. Just like that. So again, of course, this game was a freebie on the PS Plus collection last month. Now, I'm currently in this game. I'm actually meant to be going to Alice Haragi's, so the very first jail. Meant to be going to her warden. But just to give you an idea of just how difficult merciless mode is, I'm going to show you a few stats. So let's get the as Sophia put it. This is New Game Plus, for those of you who are confused. Which is why, bizarrely, even though it's New Game Plus, and it's right at the start of the game, I can have Zenkichi in my party. At the start of the game. And I know we're snob, baby. If you've not played it yet, that's fine, mate. As I say, no real surprise. Hopefully I've not done any spoilers for you. You take care and see you later. As you can see, all the characters, level 99. Every character is level 99. So you'd think I'd have a breeze with this, wouldn't you? You think I would breeze through it? Well, let's get into a battle, and I'll show you just how different the game is on merciless difficulty. As you noticed, they already started getting the alert level up. That's right, they didn't die straight away. Look at the damage I'm doing to them, and they're still fighting. This is just jack-o'-lanterns. So, the lowest of the lowest characters are battling.
That was too easy.
So, what's it like when you go up against a disaster shadow? I'll hit her with a weakness. Watch this. Barely even touches her. Despite being level 99 and having demons which are easily their weakness, look at the damage you take. On merciless difficulty, this game does not go about.
Wicked follow-up, Sophie. Thunder tears that
No end to this. Let's go. Rabbit step.
So this is one battle where you can't just rely on pillaging through East End thugging. It just doesn't work. On merciless difficulty, you cannot East End thug. The advantage though is, look at that, you get a lot of experience.
Let's keep chugging along.
And also,
I'll just
you
have
get
this.
some brilliant power-ups. To give you an idea, we're going to go and fight this jail's disaster shadow.
Shadow sighted. What should we do?
Before that, I need to make sure I don't get spotted by this guy. Afterwards, we will go and try and take care of the warden. I've never fought the warden on merciless difficulty. I've no idea how hard it is.
I think they're onto us. Be more alert from now on.
See what I mean? It raises the security level even if they don't see you.
This is our chance.
I'll
Want to
reveal
give
the
them a
true
last
form.
surprise? What do you think? Can you pull it off? Don't let your guard down.
So yeah, on merciless, you can't just tank the enemy
We can do
as much as you want to.
Keep that in mind.
So yes, this is a... You see there, I've just found a speed incense.
I should
On,
write
on
something.
merciless difficulty, the enemies do some amazing drops in terms of power-ups. I got so distracted by Puzzleboy. Oh god. Oh no. You ever seen a cat when it starts going backwards coughing out with her fur balls? That's literally how I feel at the moment. Oh god, that is minging. Oh. Blah. 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 Rubbish.
Let's go. Trumpet. Alex.
Now, as I say, I'm just showing this off for a second. But I can stop the stream briefly after this and switch games because I have a game from the Xbox 360 era I want to play with you all.
Hang on a sec.
Yes, I know it's a disaster shadow and I want to fight it.
Step aside if you don't want to get hurt. You're mine.
Yep, so this is a bugs and to say the least,
You're mine. Excellent work.
How about this?
is easily one of the hardest enemies in the game at this point at the moment. Unless, of course, you have a very high level curse enemy, in which case you can keep it pinned and stunned. One of the items they unlock was called the Grand Crystal, which randomly decides to not charge you for moves, whether it's SP or HP. So against fights like this, you could turn on the tap and destroy it.
Step it up too. Let's go.
So I just wanted to show off what it's like to battle this game on merciless difficulty, just to give you an idea. Because I had no idea that my stream for Puzzleboy would end so fast. Very surprised.
You're mine. I'll do it. Rabbit step.
I said,
Let's go.
yeah, it's an Xbox game. It's a game I'm planning to play for a while. but I will need to do some setup for it. So I will be actually ending the stream and then coming right back. So it'll be about 10-minute break.
Persona! You're mine. Let's go.
Well, let's finish this battle first, Avian. I'm not doing an Ultra Despair Goal stream again. I've already been there and I've already done that one. It's not Ultra Despair Goals. I'll tell you that for free. And no, it's not going to be a wrestling game. That I will tell you for free. It's not going to be a wrestling game.
You can do it. You're mine. We're not done yet. Persona.
How about this? Beautiful combo, Panther. Keep 'em coming.
You're mine. We've got you now. You're mine. I'll do it. Grab it, Seth. Persona. After them.
Oh, you're about this. I suppose that there's an argument to be made for that, actually. Yeah, maybe that's where Bugs has got some inspiration from. Or maybe that's where Danganronpa got some inspiration from Monokuma, possibly. That's a fair point. I hadn't considered that, Avian. You're right. So as you can see, look at the amount of experience you get for winning that particular battle on Merciless.
Another job well done. Okay, let's move.
Because it's so hard, you have no choice but to do that. So, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to quickly save my game here.
Now then.
And now that that's gone through, what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly go back to the splash screen. And I'm going to be essentially out for a short while. Around about 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Because what I have to do is I have to actually rig up an entirely different console. Which is awkward, but it's going to be worth it. So give me a few moments, guys, and I will be back very soon.